Hey guys, how you doing? It's Joe, the bucket list coach here. I get asked by so many people, how do I train for an adventure or an event? I don't know where to turn, there's just too much information, what do I do? Look, I totally understand. The amount of information out there in Google world or YouTube world is huge, but the trouble is, it's not filtered, it's not curated. How do you know if it works? And how do you know what order it works in? What happens with people if they start, they're looking at one piece of information and they then go to another place and then they get another piece of information and they start melding all these different parts from different websites, etc. together, and then one conflicts with another, and before they know it, they're absolutely all over the place. So I'm just going to tell you, not necessarily the right way, but I'm going to tell you the way that we do it. The way that we see results time and time again. The same methodology that we've used to put people on podiums in events all across the world, in all kinds of different disciplines, from skiing to trail running to multi-stage races to paddling to getting to the tops of mountains, whether it's ice climbing or 7,000 or 8,000 meter peaks. And this is what we call the performance diamond. And it's actually two separate triangles. We've got the binding triangle and we've got the building triangle. Now, most people, when they think of a program, the bit that they think about is the building triangle. It's the bit that's on top, okay? It's the exercise part. But the bit below, much like underneath of an iceberg, is the bit that you really need to be taking more notice of. And that's the bit that holds it all together, which is why we call it the binding triangle. We've got nutrition, we've got eating appropriately for what we're doing, eating appropriately for the way that you need your energy systems to work, eating appropriately for where you're at in your journey. And next we've got your recovery. Are we using the appropriate protocols or maximizing our recovery? Because it's in this section here that all the good stuff happens, that we get our training adaptations. And then lastly, we've got mindset, and that's the mindset controls everything. You know, if you haven't got your head right, you've got nothing right. And then above that, then we've got the building triangle. The building triangle is, well, we believe it's building a solid foundation. The bigger the foundation, the bigger that you can build on. And that foundation is built on strength and stamina. It's our aerobic capacity combined with our strength and our endurance. You can think of strength as the chassis of a car and the stamina or endurance as being the engine of the car. And only when we have built that strong chassis and enduring engine are we ready to start building our work capacity, okay? Which, if we keep up with the car terminologies, is basically our turbo. Now, the trouble is nowadays, most of the programs that are out there focus on that part. They focus on the turbo because it gets quick hormonal changes that gets everybody sweaty and they feel like better about themselves and they're a heaving mess lying on the floor thinking they're great. Whereas in actual fact, if we do the other bits first, build that foundation, we're able to dig deeper when applying our turbo to get better results from it. And to be able to apply our turbo to compound and get further results for our stamina, which at the end of the day is what, as an outdoor wilderness or adventure athlete, is our main goal. So that's our performance diamond. If you stick with that, keep on working your way through these parts, then you're onto a really, really good base for getting to where you need to be.